Hey guys, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Mike.
This is the Disney for Couples podcast. It's your hub of information about traveling to Walt Disney World as adults. We don't talk about stroller parking, kids' meals, height requirements. You don't have to wade through any of that information. Because why, Mike?
Because kids eat your money.
Disney World eats all my money. No, because Disney is no place for kids.
Right. Because they eat your money.
What are we talking about today?
Today?
Well, what am I talking about today? Because this is a me episode.
Today we're talking about lost and found, security, all that kind of fun stuff. Lockers.
Yeah, we're talking
Let's
about...
do it.
We're talking about some of the Disney World services that you should know about before you go. Because, you know, Disney isn't just like eating candy and riding roller coasters.
Turkey legs.
It's not just
right.
turkey
it's
legs.
Business. There's business.
It's not just turkey legs and souvenirs, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's good to know before you go what to expect so you can like get in and have fun quicker. Actually, the security article on our website, disneyforcouples.com, is the most popular one.
Ooh.
Isn't that funny? I guess it's just like,
That was our calling in life.
like everybody needs, you're not getting into Disney World without going through security.
I've always wanted to be Disney TSA.
So before we start, we just want to say how exciting it is for us to see our listeners growing.
Oh my goodness.
As much as we love, who was our biggest fan? Mike. Our hugest fan in the world.
Your dad.
My dad. My dad will listen to...
Hi, Mr. P.
My dad will listen to these episodes before I do. He'll give us feedback. He's such a good fan. When we have a Patreon at some point, we're just going to like gift him a subscription.
Yeah. There you go, Mr. P.
But it's also
Happy
really...
birthday.
It's
Merry
really...
Christmas.
Yeah. But it's also really fun to see like other people listening to us.
Yep. Never thought so.
And we also wanted to tell you guys about our sticker shop, magicalstickershop.com. If you prefer to shop on Etsy, it's Magical Sticker Store. Some of our inventory is selling out kind of quick, and they're small batches. We don't necessarily reorder designs. So head over there, check it out. Right before we started recording, somebody put up a review on Etsy and sent a picture.
A fresh one.
With our... with our great movie ride sticker and our green monorail sticker on their Kindle case. And it looks super cute. I love seeing how people use their stickers. So head over there. And we also have some stickers in our show notes. Okay, so let's get started.
All right.
We're starting with security checks.
Okay.
What to expect at the 4 parks and Disney Springs.
Good points.
Okay.
To discuss here, I'm sure.
Now you have to go through security. No matter what, it's mandatory, and it's also a lot of the times why the line is long. The line is not always long because of people scanning in and giving their tickets to the cast members who are letting you into the park. A lot of the time, it's the security line that gets backed up.
Okay.
However, the Disney security guards are usually very nice and very efficient. They're like very Disney, you know, They want you to have a good time and get through it quick. So they're not like difficult, but
they're usually some of the zanier characters.
Sometimes. Yeah. We've had like a few interactions with fun security guards.
Like you should be in the parks.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're too dangerous for the parks.
And sometimes they even will give you tips on like speeding up the security process. So a couple of the tips that I'm going to talk about today come from security guards telling us what to do. Yep. Okay. So at the 4 parks, security check is always before the ticket booths. You're never going to go through security after the ticket booth. You go through security, assuming they're going to let you in.
Right.
Then you scan in and you enter the park. Depending on how you're getting to Magic Kingdom for the day, whether you're driving yourself or like getting an Uber or taking like resort transportation and getting dropped off in front, you might go through security at the Transportation and Ticket Center, the TTC, or you might go like in front of the park.
Right.
Because you won't have to cross the lake. The first thing you do is go through a metal detector. You walk through single file. You do not have to put your items down. It's not like at the airport when you go through the metal detector and you have to like put your stuff in a bin, you carry it with you. So you don't have to worry that like somebody's going to grab your stuff or you're going to forget it or whatever.
Okay.
Keep an eye on the security guard when you walk through because they're going to tell you what to do next. They might do a hand signal. They might say something to you. If they don't do anything, it just means keep going. You don't have to stop.
Right.
But if they do ask you to step to the side, you're going to go to a table where another security guard is and they will check your bag. Or sometimes they'll check you with a wand.
Yeah, they'll like leaf through it with a wand.
Or like if you go in and your belt sets it off and you don't have a bag to check, they'll check you with the wand instead.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool wand.
It's a Disney wand. What if it was a bubble wand?
Oh.
If you're told to get your bag checked, you have to do it. I have seen people argue. There are some people who will carry clear bags to make it easier to get through security and to like find your stuff or whatever. But it doesn't matter. If they tell you to go get it checked, you have to get it checked. And it's important to know that they do check your bags thoroughly. They open every compartment. They will take like a stick thing and like push your stuff around to see, to like get their eyes on every part of your bag. Sometimes they'll ask you to remove something, like you have something big in the top, they'll ask you to take it out. So they're really, really looking. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like don't sneak anything in.
Right.
There's also dogs. The security team usually has dogs. Like
you also can't bring guns. Remember the body cam video we watched of the guy
somebody bringing a gun?
Brought a gun.
God, I don't remember that, but I'm not surprised.
Right.
Okay, so that's what you can expect at the 4 parks.
Okay.
Disney Springs is not that much different. Wherever you park in Disney Springs, you are not getting into Disney Springs without a security check.
I actually have a question for you. So if you park at surface level near Cirque du Soleil, that has a security checkpoint too?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. And you might remember this from when we went during COVID, because that was also where I think it was the first time, I think we like got to Disney Springs on our first day, didn't go into a park yet. And that's when we realized that they were taking our temperature with that like thermometer thing for your head. Mm-hmm. That's also where security is.
Okay.
So no matter what parking lot you're in at Disney Springs, you're going through security. Less popular surface parking is the outdoor parking just on just in the parking lot.
Right.
Like by Cirque du Soleil.
Right.
But it doesn't matter. You're going through security. The biggest security stop is in Orange Garage. It's on like the
level
second.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if you park on a level below it or a level above it, you can't get into Disney Springs without going to level 2 and going through that security
stop. I guess I never clocked that. So I'm sure we've parked numerous times on upper or lower, like maybe on level 1. We had to go to level 2 to get into Disney Springs.
Always.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You have to go that way.
Gotcha.
That's why we usually park on level 2.
Right.
It's just easier. And everything is the same. Disney Springs stops work the same. They're usually moving a little quicker, the lines, probably because people are bringing less in. Mm-hmm. But you go through a metal detector. Sometimes they ask you to have your bag checked. Sometimes they don't. Now, of course, we're not going over anything that has to do with strollers because this is Disney for couples. But if you have a stroller, it's like kind of the same, or maybe they would bring you over to the side. It doesn't matter. We don't have to talk about it.
Well, we're actually going to hear about strollers one more time today when it gets to Mike segment time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And we promised we weren't talking about stroller parking.
It's not what you're thinking.
Okay. Okay. So now a few tips for getting through security faster.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Arrive late. That's our biggest tip. There's like no line when you get there late.
Right. Like so don't rope drop. That's what you're saying?
Don't ever rope drop anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Like you don't have to arrive late, but one of the perks to arriving late is that there's like no line. There's no line to get in, to scan into the park, and security is usually like really, really quick to get through. Now, this kind of goes without saying, but the fewer items you have, the simpler it'll be to get through security.
Right.
This is a tip that we were told at one point by the security guards.
Okay.
There's an item that is like regularly setting off the metal detectors for you.
What's that?
Like what kind of item?
Oh, I thought it was a specific item.
No, like he said that a lot of the time what sets off the metal detectors is a sunglasses case, because sunglasses cases have like metal in them.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it is, I did this when I brought my DSLR. You can do this if you have like a stainless steel water bottle, but like take it out and hold it. And the security guard even said, open the sunglasses case and hold it open, so that when you're going through, the security guards can see that like that's what's setting off the metal detector. There's nothing that they have to check. And then you might not have to go to the side for them to like check it.
Yeah, I remember him giving us that advice.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was, but I distinctly remember that.
It was Disney.
It was that's right.
Definitely
it was
Disney.
It wasn't the TSA.
It wasn't Universal.
The TSA wasn't like, well, if you take something out of your bag, we don't have to check
right. it. Let me just get my little wand in here. Oh, what'd you get there?
Now, my favorite tip is to go bag free. There's like no freedom like walking into a Disney park bag free.
We've done that.
We've done it many times. And if you're trying to figure out how to do it, we have an article on our website about it that I will link to in the show notes. Now, like, duh, but don't bring prohibited items with you and you'll get through quicker.
Right.
I'm going to link in the show notes to the Walt Disney World page that has like park rules and includes prohibited items. Some of them are obvious, like weapons and drugs, but some are less obvious, so it pays to check it. You can't bring glass containers. You can't bring noisemakers. There are certain bags that you can bring, like luggage-sized bags or even backpacks with wheels and stuff like that you can't bring in. There are certain kinds of tripods you can't bring in if you're bringing a camera. And Animal Kingdom has its own rules. Like you can't bring balloons or plastic straws. So check, because you don't want to have to throw
animals.
Probably, yeah, you don't want to have to throw away like something of yours.
Yeah. Oh, those are good. Those are good items that I would have never thought of.
Yeah, especially the glass. The glass containers. I don't know if it would occur to me to like not bring one of my glass bottles. Okay. Next up, lockers at Disney World.
I love lockers.
We use the lockers all the time.
I know.
It's one of our little secrets.
It's a savvy little investment.
For walking around carefree or doing all your souvenir shopping and not having to lug around a plastic bag.
And you become the godsend to family and friends when you have a locker.
Yeah.
Remember when we went with
the most popular person in the
remember
group.
when we went with your I think it was your parents when we were in Epcot. I remember you continuously saying to your mom, like, but we can just go back to the locker.
I know.
We have a locker. Hey, Mom, we got a locker.
My dad wanted to carry around that, like, little bag. It was one of those, like really simple backpacks. It's just like a drawstring and the rope straps. That's, like, really uncomfortable to walk around forever.
Into your shoulders all day.
And he was so uncomfortable. And I was like, for the love of God, let me get us a locker.
Come on,
and
Mr. P.
If you need it, I'll run back. And he did.
And he obliged.
Thanks, Dad. You owe me $10.
Yeah, it's Disney.
But I think he paid us back from taking me to Disney World like my whole life.
Yeah,
he did this to us. This is his fault that I'm here right now.
Right. When I think of Walt Disney World, a locker does not come to mind. It seems like a Six Flagsy third party amusement park, kind of like, hey, get your lockers. But the Disney lockers are very nice and they're very useful. And Lindsay has a lot to say about them, I'm sure.
They're also not like what you would find at a Six Flags or something, where they're just like in the middle of the park.
Haunted.
Like there's they're not filthy.
Right.
No, they're not like in the middle of the park where it's an eyesore.
Right.
It's like...
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I was going to mention this later, but I'll just mention it now. One of the really nice things about the Disney lockers is that you can reuse them all day. So sometimes lockers at theme parks are like one use or two use, where as soon as you lock it, and then as soon as you open it to get something, you have to like pay again. Disney is all day long. You can go in and out of it as much as you want. Now, I do want to mention they're hot. That's not like an air-conditioned locker bank or anything like that. So you want to be aware of what you're putting inside. I wouldn't like put something in that could melt. We've put our like really nice stainless steel insulated water bottles in there, like our like 2 big hydro flasks, and come back midday to like swap out our water, and it stays cold. But that's because it's an insulated bottle.
Right.
The lockers are really warm.
I don't know if you have this in your notes or not, but are none of the locker locations like centrally located in a park?
We'll get into it. We're going to talk about where they are in each park.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so everybody can just have in their head, because it's pretty simple. It's kind of like you'll look in the same area of each park for the lockers. Okay, so let's get into it.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom has 1 locker bank.
Okay.
After you scan your ticket in, before you walk underneath the railroad, before you go through the like tunnel, to your right is strollers. And that's also where you can rent a locker. That's the only place at the Magic Kingdom where you can rent a locker. But because it's after you scan in, if you have to go back to it during the day, you're not like leaving the park and then have to rescan in. But it's really right after. Like you can... It's far from anywhere you're going to be in the park, but it's immediately after you scan in.
Sure. That's what I meant when I was thinking that. It's like if you're in Liberty Square 4 hours into your day and you have stuff in the locker, you got to walk ahead of you.
Yeah, even when we went to eat at where's the place that we went with my family and they made us wait forever?
The Plaza Inn.
The Plaza, which is just on Main Street. Even walking through that crowd at night to get to the locker because I had to grab something while you guys were in the restaurant. Even that took a long time.
Yeah.
So you really want to make sure that like if you're using the lockers, you're like being savvy about it. You know, we'll do it and purposely say like, okay, midday, we're going to come back to Main Street and like go to the locker and maybe put in some souvenirs and like get our water, or at night if the temperature drops we'll get our sweatshirt. But like it's not convenient, especially not in the 2 parks that only have 1 locker bank each. It's not convenient to run back and forth.
No, right.
In Epcot there are 2 locker areas.
I know where one is.
The World Showcase one.
Yep.
Our favorite lockers.
Yep.
So the first one is after you enter the park, you walk, under Spaceship Earth. You head to your right. There are restrooms and there are lockers right nearby. You kind of like loop around a little bit, but they're not hard to find. They're like right there.
Is that near like Spaceship Earth's bathrooms, like outdoor bathrooms?
If that's what you would consider Spaceship Earth's bathrooms, but I think you're actually thinking of the other side. So this is if you picture walking into the park, walking underneath Spaceship Earth, and you're going to the right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you're thinking of the ones like to your left.
Sure.
So these are the lockers to use if you're not going to be in World Showcase a lot that day. If you're going to be in World Showcase a lot that day and you think that maybe you're going to do some shopping or like walk into World Showcase, put stuff in a locker, go to the World Showcase, and then when you're like leaving, grab your stuff in the locker, I would use the ones that are in the World Showcase.
Right.
So you walk into the World Showcase, you make a right. You're going to go through Canada and the UK. And then before you cross the bridge to get to Fake France, you're going to take that like offshoot path. It's a big wide path. It's toward the exit. So if you were going to walk to the boardwalk or the beach club, you would take that path.
The like International Gateway. Is that what it's called?
And there's that great gift shop.
Yep.
But before you leave the park, there's a locker bank.
Right.
So you don't have to leave. Again, you don't have to leave. All the lockers are inside the park.
And it's in a building. It's like a little tiny locker building, if I remember correctly.
Probably. I think like they all are. Like I said, I don't think you can like see the locker. It's not like the lockers are facing. Disney's too good for that.
It's not like when you go on the Hulk roller coaster and there's an entire depot of lockers
Is
before
the Hulk
you
the
get
one
on
I
the
hate?
ride.
No, the Hulk's the one that
it almost broke our necks.
The Hulk is not the one I hate, but that almost broke our necks.
Yeah.
The one I hate is Superman.
We're sorry, Mickey. It was a low day.
Hey, it's easier for us to get to Jersey to go to Six Flags, and we did it once, and it was
That wasn't Six Flags. It was Universal.
The Hulk is at
The
Universal.
Hulk. He's probably at Six Flags.
The one at Universal is the one that hurt our neck so bad?
Yeah.
Stop it. I thought that because Universal also has...
Go ahead.
Universal also... God, I'm mixing them all up. because they're all in the
They're
same.
also awesome.
They're all in the same tier for me.
Right.
No, Universal is better than Six Flags, but nothing
Sure.
is Disney.
Yep.
Okay, wait. Universal has the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Six Flags have? I'm
Green
mixing
Lantern.
up. Right? Is that is like one DC and one?
Six Flags, I believe, is DC.
What's Superman?
DC.
And that's
And you hate that
Six
ride.
Flags.
That's
That
Six
is the
Flags.
ride that
Yeah.
scares the living daylights out
Yeah,
of me.
we'll get back to Disney in a minute here. But
I hate
let's
that ride.
relive this nightmare.
I
with
went on that
Lindsay.
ride one time. I thought I hated it.
Yep.
And then I forgot how much I hated it. And then
And
we
then you
went
went on
onto
it
it
with
and it was
me.
the worst day of my life.
That's right.
That ride terrifies me.
It's aight.
I don't like looking at what I'm probably gonna fall into when the ride breaks.
Right.
Okay.
Back to Disney.
Hollywood Studios
Uh-huh.
has one locker bank. So when you walk in, you're on Hollywood Boulevard. On the right, you want to look for the storefront that looks like a vintage gas station. It's called Oscar Super Service. That's where the lockers are.
Gotcha.
Okay. Animal Kingdom has 2 locker areas. Thank God, because it's enormous. It's like a city,
Right.
Animal Kingdom. Right after you enter the park, on your left is a guest services building. You're not going like to Discovery Island or anything. It's like
Before that.
pretty close after you get in on
Yeah,
that like
because there's
pathway.
like an extended entrance to
Yeah.
get into Animal Kingdom.
It's there.
Okay.
There's another one in the Asia section by Cali River Rapids.
Okay.
So at Animal
That's
Kingdom,
nice.
yeah, you really want to choose your locker location wisely because it is an enormous park.
Animal Kingdom, I think, just won the efficiency for locker locations, though, because that's very kind to have a locker location that deep in the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, AK.
I can't really think of a scenario where like that would be more convenient than the one at the entrance, though, because I feel like once you're in Asia, you're like in Asia, you do what you're going to do and then you leave. But they just had to put it somewhere and they couldn't just have one. So
Maybe if you put your therapy dog in the locker
don't put your dog
and there's an
What are you
attack
talking
from
about?
an animal and you need your therapy dog. What if it's just a picture of
You're
your
not
therapy?
even making
What if
any
it's just
sense.
a picture of your therapy dog?
Why would you not want to carry a picture of your dog around on you all day?
I don't know.
This is
I don't know. ridiculous. People have
You deserve Six Flags.
right. Us childless
Okay,
couples have very
whenever you're
strange
ready.
needs.
Whenever we don't have a dog either, though. So
That's
we
true.
don't have those needs.
Go on.
Okay. You can pay for a locker with cash or credit card at the kiosk. If you have a gift card or a magic band and that's how you want to pay, you can also do that, but you have to go to a merchandise seller that's like right nearby.
Yeah. I
And
know
they'll
what
like
you're talking about.
give you a code that you can like put into the kiosk.
You'll be their 5th customer of the day.
Yeah, I wonder how many people do that.
5.
I don't know because I think a lot of people who stay
true.
on property will use their magic band.
Magic bands.
Their magic band to pay. Lockers are first come, first serve. We've never had an issue getting a locker.
Yeah, not even on like a super busy day.
I mean, maybe at the water parks, but the water parks probably have more because like everybody needs a locker. I trust Disney to have a locker for me on a busy day.
Yep.
There are 3 sizes: small, large, and jumbo. Prices range from $10 to $15 a day. And like I said before, you can use it as many times as you want.
Beautiful.
Okay. Last but not least, Lost and Found.
Lost and found.
Now, I have been to Lost and Found unsuccessfully. Years ago, when I was in my 20s, I went with my family. It was my parents and me and my brother. My brother, we were both adults. But we went on Primeval Whirl in Animal Kingdom in the, now defunct
Crazy ride.
dinosaur section. It is a baby's roller coaster. It's more of a baby's
Barnstormer beta version.
Barnstormer looks like, Expedition Everest next to it. Yeah, like it is truly a baby's roller coaster. There's it's exactly like what it is. It's a roller coaster you would find at like a county fair for babies. And there was like just a little boop,
Bloop.
like a little bump. And I used to have this hat that I loved. It was like, it fit me perfectly. It looked great. The colors were like perfect for me. It was my favorite baseball hat.
And then
And I went, boop over the tiny thing on the children's roller coaster, and it popped off my head and fell underneath, and I could practically reach it when I got off the ride, but for safety reasons, the cast members wouldn't get it for me.
Mm-hmm.
They told me to go to Lost and Found. My brother and I were actually kind of excited to go to Lost and Found. It was at...
Yeah, it's not a place you normally get to see at Disney.
Back then, it wasn't in the park.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the TTC.
Oh, okay.
And we went.
Oh, so it was, it was, if you lost something in Animal Kingdom, you had to go to TTC?
That's what we were told. Yep.
Huh.
And maybe they were wrong, and that's why I didn't find my hat.
Yeah,
I never got it.
Uh-huh.
I have looked for it in stores. I've never been able to find it. It truly is like one of my great regrets of my life that I didn't see.
Yeah.
I had gone on rides with that hat that trip that like I was flipping upside down. I was like I was on the thrill rides, but that little dumb roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to talk about Lost and Found just at the 4 theme parks. There are options if you lose something at a water park, at a resort. There's a Lost and Found services page that tells you exactly where to go depending upon where you lost your item. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. But I'm just going to tell everybody where the main locations are in the big parks.
Shoot.
Okay? Magic Kingdom, when you walk in under the railroad and you're in Town Square. For anybody who doesn't know, Town Square is that like roundish area before it narrows into Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk into Town Square, look to your left, there's a building called City Hall, and that is where Lost and Found is.
All right.
In Epcot, you're going to pass under Spaceship Earth. There's a building on your left where Connections is, the cafe and eatery.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guest relations in there. That's
where Lost and Found is. Okay.
Yep. In Hollywood Studios, you're going to go into the park as soon as you get through the ticket scan.
Mm-hmm.
There's that enormous, like, thing, that big structure in front of you.
Yeah, in the middle of that cul-de-sac.
Yeah, that tall, narrow structure that has the Mickey at the top. Yeah. It's actually like a little merch stand.
Yep.
But if you're in front of that and you like look to your right, almost directly across is guest services. And that's where Lost and Found is.
Is that where like the motorized wheelchairs are and stuff too? I'm thinking of like know. I think maybe.
I think it's all kind of right around there. Like because it's not far from where the lockers are either. Unless the wheelchairs are even closer to the entrance, but like that's really right. I mean, so the theme is all of Lost and Found is located in the parks, at the very front of the park in guest services.
Which makes sense.
In Animal Kingdom, the guest relations building is right where the lockers are. You walk in, almost immediately after you get in, on your left is a guest relations building. That's where Lost and Found is.
Okay.
If you can't get to a location, if you're like leaving, like your vacation, or you go and like they don't find it, you can fill out a form online.
Right.
They'll ask you various information, and they should have some kind of an answer for you in 48 hours, and we will put the form in the show notes.
Yeah, we'll put that in the show notes.
That's it.
And that's...
Now you know how to take care of yourself and all your stuff at Disney World.
Yes, you do. You know about lockers, you know about security, you know about... What was the other one?
The thing we just talked about? Lost and Found?
Lost and Found, and that's what's on my segment.
You know, this is the kind of stuff that, like, if you're there and you don't know, like, what, like, for example, when we were in Disney, one of our recent trips, we knew ahead of time. I don't even know how we knew, but we knew that if we needed, like, something, we could go to the baby center.
Yes.
And we had like forgotten something that we needed. And they had like a handful of like toiletry items in the baby center. And just knowing that before we got there saved us like a headache. We weren't on our phone trying to figure it out. So just knowing kind of the boring vacation stuff before you go, you know, can help you like put it aside.
And if you're mildly upset when you walk into the baby care center at Magic Kingdom, you'll quickly be toned down because when we walked in, they were playing a gentle film. They were playing Alice in Wonderland. And it made us feel so much better.
The Baby Care Center in the Magic Kingdom is the most peaceful place I have ever been in. You walk in, it's quiet, it's pristine, it's decorated really cute. They have a little movie playing lowly because there's like babies being taken care of.
That's just my normal work day at home.
I know. They're like, the people who work there are like quiet. I wish that it was an adult nap center because it just was, we walked in and it was like you were in a sensory deprivation tank. Like all of the noise of Disney World disappeared. It was so lovely. Mm-hmm. We should have an excuse every time to like go back and be like, oh, do you have Band-Aids or...
So I have a little lost and found trivia section, not trivia as in let's play a game, but trivia just like random facts.
Okay.
This is mostly pulled from an allears.net article. So allears.net, there's a little shout out. Disney cast members have found some very peculiar things in the lost and found departments over time.
Fun, I bet.
Yeah. I want you to guess like what one random thing might be.
Just guess anything?
Sure. And I'll tell you
anything?
Yes. Because...
In the world?
In the world.
Oh, a sandwich.
That's the one. Yes, they found it.
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, that was the joke?
Right. So part of...
I thought you had a list of everything they ever found.
No, but I do have
they found a sandwich.
I do have a list of some of the more peculiar items that they found. Some of these include a glass eye.
Ugh.
Also
not allowed to bring glass.
Oh, that person should have been kicked out. Prosthetic limbs.
Ooh, maybe on the Primeval Whirl.
Maybe. This one's kind of gross. A potty trainer. Ew.
A potty trainer?
Yeah.
Like a fake toilet?
I guess so.
Gross.
Yeah. Toupees.
You should really hold on to those, if you're going to bring them. Mm-hmm. Maybe also just...
Not bring it.
Work around it.
Toupees. Yeah. Stuff you wear on your body. Well, pretty much everything that would be on a body. Magic bands, phones, all kinds of mobile devices, strollers. People just randomly leave strollers sometimes.
Yeah.
And
do you know the story about when I was little and somebody stole our stroller?
It sounds kind of familiar.
Somebody stole our stroller. Now, it sounds to me like it was just the strollers that you like rent at Disney World. Mm-hmm. And we took, and because like my parents were like out of stroller, they were like, well, we're just gonna we're gonna take another stroller and like, an
eye for an eye.
Not even as punishment, just as kind of like, well, they're Disney strollers and it'll all work out, and like we have a kid. Yeah. Yep. And so they took a stroller, but there was like a name on it, and it was Diego. So for like the whole day, they called me Diego.
Little Diego.
Little Diego. Aww. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good. The only other thing that I had left with that, it was that Magic Kingdom. This might be different now because this was a figure based on stuff 5 years ago. On average, though, the Magic Kingdom processes 400 to 500 missing items per day.
I'm actually surprised it's not more with how many people that they have there.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
And that's just Magic Kingdom.
And I also read that they, in the Lost and Found departments, will group items by color a lot of the time. So, like, certain colored hats, certain colored shirts, bags, stuff like that. And that kind of helps them build up their organization systems for distributing said items back to their proper owner.
I wonder how long they keep an item, and I wonder what they do with everything that they don't keep.
Maybe they donate it.
I don't know. Yeah. We didn't go that far.
No, we're lazy. Well, that is our episode.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. Go to disneyforcouples.com for more. Check out our show notes. We have links to like a lot of articles and all the stuff we talked about. Go shopping for your vinyl stickers at Magical Sticker Store on Etsy. That's where we have our full collection right now as we get our website up and running. And remember to stay young at heart like Walt would want.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.